Good morning, guys. I just got to school and said a quick good morning to the other Year 5 teachers that are here. And I'm just about to connect up to the board. And then I'm heading down to the library because we are watching the novel's film. Does that make sense? We're watching the film of the novel that we've been reading because we're doing a novel film comparison. So I need to go down to the library and get that sorted. And then I can, by get that sorted, I mean get a login for ClickView because no one's given me one. I have to sort it out myself, which is absolutely fine. I don't expect everyone to do everything for me. It is just annoying. So, and then I'm being pulled out during middle session. So, hang on, what did I have planned on here? Oh, that's actually kind of perfect. I forgot, I have an hour of release time straight up, so that's actually going to be really perfect because I've just got so much to do. So, we're going to watch the film and then do discussion chat about differences. Then we are going to do some spelling. This is all when they come back from Italian. Then middle session, have not sorted myself out. I might do that at lunch. Then in the afternoon, I was hoping to start them on their HAS assessment, but I think I'll get them to start their HAS assessment next week. Actually, let me write. I've got a student going away next week for 2 weeks, and the 2 weeks that he's gone, he misses all of his peak assessments. So I'm gonna make him do his HAS assessment today, and then he can catch up on health when he gets back, because it'll be easier for him to catch up health instead of HAS, because there's more to do with HAS. This is the kind of thinking that you have to do when you've got kids going away and you've got to catch them up when they come back. It's just forward planning, basically. I'm going to go to the library now, though, and, IT, which is at the library, and get them to sort ClickView out. I don't know why I did that, but I'm going to drink my tea and go down to the library. Hey guys, I just came back from a staff meeting. We were doing class construction and it was my first time doing class construction and it was so much fun. Sorry, I just noticed one of my windows is still open. My goodness, it was so much fun. Just sorting out who's gonna be in whose class and what kids to not put together and what kids to stick together because they requested to be together and all of that kind of stuff. So it was fun. But I'm about to head home now and get something to eat and then maybe edit. Yeah, but yeah. Send that to my boots phone. Wednesday. I'm so sorry I didn't update you yesterday. I feel like this week is really hitting me hard. Yesterday was the first day of swimming and I had 4 kids cry. 4 sets of tears, 4 different children. It was a lot to take in. I was very ill prepared, but I mean, I guess that's to be expected because I'm a first year grad teacher. Never done swimming lessons on my own before, and I just threw my hair up because it was overstimulating me. I'm planning on doing general comment report writing this morning and obviously updating you more today. This afternoon I need to leave school right after the bell because I'm meeting my mum because essentially my kids are doing a house assessment with Lego and there's no Lego. So if there's no Lego, that means we have to do it on paper, which is not engaging, and I'm gonna have a hard time. It's gonna be like pulling teeth with a few of the boys in this class. So we're gonna do Lego, and my brother has some Lego. So he lives about 2.5 hours away from me. So my mum's gonna meet me halfway. So I'll drive an hour, she'll drive an hour. We'll have dinner, we'll catch up, it'll be great. So I won't have any time this afternoon to do any planning, but that's okay. I've done my daily slides already for day, and I actually don't know if I've done them for Thursday, but I thought I would quickly go through them with you because I said I was going to last week and I didn't. The only trouble is I have to always connect to my data. So let's do that. Okay, we're up and running. So I have just made these slides on Canva, and I just literally looked up daily slides and it came up with like this garden template, as you can see down here, and I just put like a good morning introduction slide. This is the boggle that they do every day. This is a link to like some quiet time music, and then important notices. Because I'm forgetful, I have a slide for the role. Then obviously their specialist timetables go in here, fruit break, and then a link to the Just Dance that we do. Then I just write in here what we're doing for English that day, even if it is just to remind me. Spelling, I put literally everything on here. These I get from the OneNote, this I get from the OneNote, and then obviously our ability groups. Then first break, reading stamina, and then a link to quiet time. Maths explicit teaching, so I'll put whatever we're doing. Sometimes it'll be a photo, sometimes it'll be a worksheet, sometimes it'll be a link to a YouTube clip, whatever we're doing. And then rotations, I have this and then I freeze it up on the board. And then second break, roll, because I always forget, reading stamina, same thing, and then whatever we're doing for that afternoon. And I just put a OneNote thing because this is what we're doing, but the lesson is always on OneNote. And then stack and pack, and this has a link to a it's like a countdown timer, and it's to the song Mission Impossible. It's like, I'm not gonna sing it but it's very good because the kids can visually see the timer and they know when that song plays, it's a cue for them to get going. So sometimes I'm too flustered or whatever, I don't want to yell at them, hey, stack and pack. I just play the song, they know, get started. So I don't even have to say anything, which is fantastic, and I need more things like that as well, where I don't have to say anything. Yes, and we have swimming again today. I'm hoping today's going to be more smooth because yesterday was the first day, so obviously they know what to expect today, and I know what to expect as well. But yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock, so I'm going to go because otherwise I'm not going to have time to do any report writing, but that's the update so far. Thriving, living my best life still, even though I'm feeling a bit flustered from yesterday. Well, I was feeling flustered yesterday. I'm not still feeling flustered, but I just thought I'd give you a debrief about yesterday because I did not get to talk to you, and I'm going.
But as much of this little corner of our house, our apartment is very cozy. I feel like I would love showing makeup in like natural light up in the bathroom, but the bathroom's lighting is awful. As like the windows are just like catch up because I feel like there's a bit to catch up on. Is there? I'm not really sure. Just kind of I feel like everyone everyone loves this. Everyone uses it, but for a good reason.
Hey guys, I just got out of the shower, obviously, like I'm in bed. But I thought I would do a quick reading update. I am very embarrassed to say, not very ashamed to say, no. Can I string two sentences together? Very ashamed to say I am 6 books behind schedule. This is my Goodreads. 6 books behind my schedule. I've read 35 books this year, which is pretty impressive. And I still do want to read 50 books this year very badly. I don't know why. Like 50 just feels clean to me. The last book that I read like completely was Dear John. Loved that book. Hated the ending, but loved that book. I'm still reading Harry Potter. I need to get through that. But because I know what's gonna happen, I fall in and out of the mood because I'm like, oh yeah, like I forgot the minor details, but I know like major details of what's gonna happen. And so anyway, I picked up another book by Nicholas Sparks because I really liked the way that he wrote Dear John. So I picked up The Choice, right? I loved the movie. I'm not 0% of the way through. I think I'm like 5% of the way through that book. I found it was a bit long to start, and if it doesn't hook me straight away, I just fall off the bandwagon a bit. So then I picked up another book. Probably shouldn't have, because now I've got 3 books going at once. But 4 if you count tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow, but I soft DNF'd that, which essentially means, if you don't know, a soft DNF in my mind, or is when how do I describe this? It's basically when I can't read it anymore, but I don't want to not read it again. Did that make sense? Like, I want to pick it up again in the future, but just not right now. And not anytime soon. So I soft DNF'd it, and I picked up Assistant to the Villain. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it because it is very quick, straight into the story. Basically, it gives you a prologue, which is a bit like, it's a prologue. And the first chapter after that really hooks you in because it basically jumps you, like as if you're jumping into the middle of a book. So it's about this girl. It's actually giving ACOTAR vibes. If you've ever read ACOTAR, you'll know. It's like very minor, but in the sense where the main character from ACOTAR is very like taking care of her family. She has to like hunt to like get dinner and everything for the family. In this situation, the main character, I think her name is Evie, she's having to like go and get jobs, but she's very awkward, very fumbly, that kind of character, and so she loses jobs very easily, very quickly. She always like finds herself in situations where it's one of those situations where you had to be there to believe it. Anyway, she ends up in this situation similar to what I just described, and then she becomes an assistant to the villain. It's dual POV, so you get the point of view of Evie and then of the villain, whose actual name is Tristan. So very obvious it's going to be a love story, but I don't actually know the plot. Like, a lot has happened. A bomb has gone off. She's like into her job. We've been introduced to a few other like side characters who I think are going to be her friends. And there's already a dilemma or like a problem that's happening. And she's been put in charge to try and figure out who the mole is in the villain's like staffing. I'm actually really liking it, and it's just very fast-paced, and the chapters are short, which we love to see. They're like 10-15 minute chapters, and that is very ideal. So I'm going to read a little bit before bed and then go to sleep at hopefully in 20 minutes, which will be 8:30. So that's my little update for you. Oh, also update about today. Swimming lessons is not good. It's throwing my kids off majorly. I don't know if I said this to you, but I had 4 meltdowns on Tuesday, which was the first day of swimming lessons. Wednesday we didn't have any meltdowns, but it was draining because they were just so argumentative and snappy and not nice. Not the children that I have come to know and love. I don't know what they've done with those children, but they're gone. And then today was better. Not perfect though. Yeah, I still feel a bit thrown off by it all. Not because of the routine or anything, but because of how my students respond to a change in routine. So it's just very interesting to observe, and obviously it being my first time taking swimming lessons as well. I've seen it on past placements, and it just happens to every teacher. Like, the kids just go haywire for some reason. I mean, if you've ever been in that kind of situation or similar with your own children, you will know. I'm gonna read for a little bit because I have spoken to you enough. I don't want to yap your ear off anymore. But yeah. So I just scribbled all over this, but I haven't scribbled all over Wednesday, Thursday, Friday English, as you can see, because English is a bit more up and down. We don't always get through what we need to get through because sometimes there are really good discussions happening, or it just takes us a bit longer for some reason. So I just map out only part of that week, and then I just scribble on those days, the day before or 2 days before, or so on. Also, how cute are these earrings? I don't know if you can see that well. How cute are they? Oh, that is really zoomed in. Made it to the university that I graduated from, USC, because I thought I would, instead of just staying home and editing all day, that I would come out and be productive here, because I was literally just remembering this the other day. I used to come here for hours and just spend so much time in the library here studying, getting assignments done, and I thought, why don't I come here and literally work on my YouTube video for you guys? So that's what I've come to do, and then I'm going to probably be here for a couple of hours at least. So yeah, let's go do it. Please excuse the terrible lighting / sitting area situation. I've been home for hours. It is, as you can see outside, nighttime. It is actually 7:30, but I just got an email from Temu saying your order has been shipped. So I have an unboxing for you guys. I don't shop often, so this is a rare, special occasion for you guys. Let's tear into it. Janet, can you get out of it? This is mine. Oh my gosh, I'm literally... Get out of it. Sit. Okay. First thing I got is a Octo... You can't even see. That lighting is terrible. ASMR. Okay. Hopefully you can see now. It is... No, you can't see. Let me move this camera over here. Can you see that now? It's an Octo buddy, right? So it's double-sided. It's double-sided. And I'm going to put it on the back of my phone. Pink on pink. And hopefully it just sticks to things. Let's test it. Let me show you. I don't know why this is so exciting. Look at that! I love it. Wow. So far, so good. I'm really impressed with that. Oh. So the only downside to it being double-sided is that it's stuck more to the wall than my phone. That's okay. It's reusable. And it was 80 cents, so I'm not complaining one bit. But that is sick. Look at that. So cool. The next thing I got... Jenna, sit. Okay, yes, I'm excited about this. The next thing I got was a tripod for my camera, because the current tripod I'm using is just so, it's such a hassle. Anyway, this is it.
I just took it out of the plastic. Oh, beautiful. So it just opens up like your normal tripod. 3 legs. Hang on, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna put it on this camera, then I'll show you guys using my phone. Okay, so this is the final result. Can you guys see? That tripod is so much more sturdier. This is the one that I was using, and so that is the comparison. That's what I had, and that's what I just got. And that was like $2. Go Temu. Okay, so I'm now using the new tripod, and so far so good. I'm loving it. This is what I had, and it just, like, it opens and closes like that. And the way that you open it is the same way to twist it off. So it was just such a hassle. Anyway, on to the third thing I got. My lanyard has now broken 3 separate times. And by my lanyard, I mean I've broken 3 lanyards. Because the key to my classroom is so heavy, and every time I go to use it, it breaks. So, I got a lanyard from Temu, and this, most importantly, is the clasp, right? So that should be a lot sturdier. So it's not as, I can't describe it, but it's a lot more sturdy than the other one that I had. And it's basically got like all of these like wooden feeling beads. And then at the end here, we've got, it says teach, and it's got an apple, and then there's 2 books, and then obviously the hook, and then the key ring. I love it. That is actually so cute. Stop. How cute is that? Right? So adorable. I'm literally going to be wearing this so often. And it came with one of these for my printing card, which I can just put in there. Very demure, very considerate. And yeah, I guess that's all I have for you guys. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I felt like a terrible vlogger this week because I just feel like I'm vlogging the same thing over and over. But I know if I was watching it, I would want to see similar things day in, day out, or week in, week out. Yeah. Anywho, I'm gonna go now play with my new toys and finish editing this vlog that you guys are currently watching and get it up for you guys for next week. But I will see you guys in the next vlog. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, whenever you are watching this. Bye! I love my new lanyard.